outside of us. Just like in the poem, all those names in those lands, they are all in us. And the difference that lies between one person and another is the angle of the direction that we choose to go. When we allow that explosion of the atom, the protons and the neutrons and the electrons, makes us change direction, because we are all in the same boat. But don't believe me, go and check out the video that I will be suggesting for you to watch between MATIAS, the STEFANO, and Edward Grant, their expedition. It is very interesting. And I have written this poem because I feel that sometimes, just like some of us like music, some of us like poems, some of us like to enjoy Mother Nature. But at the end, whether we see things positive or negative, it is all affected by our perception. And the second part of this poem continues like this. Why Scotland? Why the wind whips stones and the northern tides? Because the old sailors knew the currents, the pirates knew the ports, and the British carved pathways through the oceans like threads through cloth. But perhaps the pirates were never outside of us. Perhaps we are the vessel itself, drifting through quarantine times with restless rats below deck and uncertain captains at the wheel. If consciousness loses its direction, if the inner compass darkens, then every world we touch may inherit the confusion. Timelines fracture like thin ice. Systems collapse into echoes, and the sickness of one journey spreads across the stars. Can you imagine? Our own consciousness, our own perception. We have allowed ourselves to arrive at the point, at the destination that we may feel that we are at today. And just because we have not been able to learn the truth, the correct perception of who we are and why we have landed in this spot. The pirate, the compass, in the confusion, all made and caused by one slight angle. Search out the name of all those lands, and I would suggest for you to listen to the following videos. That video of the expedition of MATIAS de Stefano and Edward Grant. You have to listen really careful to find out that California, what could California be? En este poema les estoy compartiendo los nombres de muchas tierras, continentes, quizás. ¿Qué tal si alguien le dijera a usted, es que esas estrellas que forman el escorpión, que forman el acuario o el piscis o el tauro o el sagitario, porque nos han dicho a nosotros que miremos a las estrellas, que esas no están fuera de nosotros y que no existen? Pero ¿por qué de decir yo algo así? Porque por un pequeño ángulo en nuestra percepción, esa explosión causada del átomo, los protones y los electrones, nos han hecho girar a nosotros, donde el pirata, la confusión, el eco, lo hemos heredado y estamos donde estamos hoy día. Y voy a continuar con el poema. Y esta va a ser la segunda parte. Y revisen, si hablan inglés, revisen y van a tener que escuchar muchas veces para poder comprender que los nombres de esas tierras y los nombres de esos continentes y todas esas cosas que surgen, todo está dentro de nosotros. Si la conciencia pierde su rumbo, si la brújula interior se oscurece, entonces cada mundo que toquemos podría heredar la confusión. Las líneas del tiempo se rompen como hielo fino. Los sistemas colapsan en ecos y la enfermedad de un viaje se expande entre las estrellas. Por eso los vigilantes permanecen. La luna se convierte en frontera. Y ahí cuando escuchen el video de esa expedición, Tomás le compartirá a usted quiénes son esos dragones que nos miran, que nos vigilan y no intervienen, simplemente nos miran. Es tan interesante saber que este delicioso viaje en el que usted y yo estamos, cada quien está decidiendo piratear. Y cuando tratamos de piratearle algo a alguien, solamente nos lo estamos haciendo a nosotros mismos. Cada vez que aprendemos algo, si decidimos compartirlo con alguien o no, solamente nos afecta a nosotros esa explosión de ese átomo que ocurre en la corteza cerebral. Y la espada, ¿se acuerdan? La película esa que no muchos pueden extraer la espada de la roca. Esa espada está en esa piedrita pequeña de nuestro cerebro. ¿Cómo se llamará? Ahí les compartiré más. What happens when we choose to become that pirate? Taking away, robbing somebody from something, but at the end, we are only robbing ourselves. Because everything that we do unto others, it's the false perception that we are hurting somebody, that we are hurting our own selves. And remember the movie where the sword cannot be taken, extracted from the rock, only by someone with specific characteristics. That sword? What about our tongue, our speech? What if that is the sword that will allow us to extract that sword from that rock, that tiny little rock that it is within our brain? It is interesting when you listen to the whole video of this expedition and how everything that we thought we have learned, it has been a false perception, but by what we have assumed that we know or that we don't know, only affecting us. And what about when we share with others that pirate, that explosion that happens in our brain? Will it lead us to the dark or to the light? I will be cutting up this video. Remember that I love your soul. I love your existence. Because you are part of me. We are all in the same boat. I will be coming back with the third video. It looks like the first video has already disappeared. A video of around 10 minutes turned into a video of 40 something seconds. So if you catch it live, if not, just go by the description. You might want to check it out. Ya saben que amo su existencia y amo su alma. En este segundo video, ya el primero parece que desapareció. Un video de 10 minutos terminó siendo uno de 40 y restos segundos. Ojalá lo haya logrado ver en vivo, porque ya no se puede hacer. Y voy a regresar con el tercer video. Chao.